Today on Forbes, as Trump makes Panama Canal demands, meet the Swiss billionaire who bought 2 key ports with BlackRock. During his speech to a joint session of Congress on March 4th, President Donald Trump touted a deal that had closed that day for 2 ports on the Panama Canal. He said, quote, "Just today, a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal." Politicians in the audience gathered at the Capitol applauded. The deal to which Trump was referring was the sale of 43 ports owned by billionaire Li Ka-Shing's Hong Kong-based conglomerate, CK Hutchison, to a group led by asset manager BlackRock for $23 billion, and the 2 Panama ports were just a small part of it. What Trump didn't say was that one of the 2 partners in the deal, Terminal Investment Limited, is an arm of Swiss shipping giant Mediterranean Shipping Company, commonly known as MSC, co-founded by Swiss-Italian billionaires Gianluigi and Raffaella Aponte in 1970. While the ownership structure of the sale hasn't been made public, the deal will turn MSC into the largest port operator in the world, with stakes in more than 100 terminals in 54 countries, including 8 in the US and 3 in Panama. MSC owns 70% of Terminal Investment, while investment firm Global Infrastructure Partners, or GIP, led by U.S. billionaire Adebayo Bayo Ogunlesi, and now owned by BlackRock, which bought it for $12.5 billion in October, holds 20%, and the Singaporean sovereign wealth fund, GIC, owns the remaining 10%. Ogunlesi and the Apontes first teamed up in 2013, when GIP bought a 35% stake in Terminal Investment from MSC for $1.4 billion before selling part of its shares in 2019 and 2021. Pending approval from European and Panamanian regulators, the deal will see BlackRock and Terminal Investment take over CK Hutchison's ports outside of China and Hong Kong for a cash payment of $18 billion plus the assumption of $5 billion in debt. It's the latest in a string of acquisitions for the Apontes, whose MSC overtook publicly traded Danish rival Maersk to become the world's largest container shipping line in early 2022. Now, it's set to overtake Maersk in terms of its port network as well. Eric Hooper, Senior Associate of Ports and Terminals at maritime research firm Drewry, says, quote, "MSC's growth in liner shipping capacity has gone hand in glove with this huge expansion in terminal capacity. The 2 businesses clearly support each other and provide opportunities for operational synergies at a huge scale." For its part, BlackRock's investment in ports comes little more than a year after it announced the acquisition of Global Infrastructure Partners, with the firm touting infrastructure as a $1 trillion market set to grow even further thanks to increasing investment in assets such as airports, railroads, and shipping ports. BlackRock's billionaire CEO Larry Fink called infrastructure, quote, "one of the most exciting long-term investment opportunities," in a statement at the time. Even before the CK Hutchison deal, MSC has spent more than $40 billion since January 2022, according to Forbes estimates, investing in everything from new ports to hospitals and even a high-speed rail company in Italy. The bulk of that was new ships. Over the past 3 years, the firm has bought or ordered 370 vessels for more than $31 billion, according to ship valuation experts Vessels Value. The secretive, closely held MSC doesn't publish financial data and declined to comment on them, but according to documents obtained by Italian newspaper Il Messaggero, it ended 2022 with $68 billion in cash, thanks to a surge in freight rates during the pandemic as snarled supply chains powered shipping firms to record profits. Ownership of MSC is split equally between Aponte, the chairman who was born in Italy but is now a Swiss citizen and lives in Geneva, and his wife, Raffaella Aponte Diamant, who helped him found the firm when he quit his job at a bank and started MSC with a $200,000 loan to buy their first ship in 1970. Forbes estimates they are now each worth $37.5 billion, enough to make Aponte Diamant the richest self-made woman in the world. That's a combined $58 billion more than their estimated net worth in early 2022. For full coverage, check out Giacomo Tagnini's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.